In your money news, if you don't have a real ID to fly, you might have to spend more before boarding your next domestic flight. And we're not just talking a couple of dollars here.
Now, our Jeff Skversky live at PHL. Jeff, more real ID news, and now we're talking about a hefty fee.
That is correct. On the heels of the busiest travel day of the year, TSA announcing today a $45 fee to get through security for domestic flights come February. That's if you do not have a real ID or a passport. Get ready to pony up. As travelers at Philadelphia International Airport return home from Thanksgiving, they're learning today TSA will implement a $45 charge to get through security for those who still don't have their real ID or a valid passport or another acceptable form of identification come February 1st.
It would be something that we weren't aware of, but if it's $45, of course we're going to pay it.
For people that don't travel very often, it's probably just not top of mind. It may get to be top of mind once they get hit with $45.
TSA says their new policy only affects 6% of the country who still do not have proper ID to fly. A few people we spoke with tonight tell us they might be willing to pay the $45 for a 10-day pass for domestic travel rather than get a real ID or passport.
I guess it would make sense if we travel a lot. And I think we are going to be traveling more, so yeah, that would make sense. If we go through and it costs $45, we'll probably get the real ID.
It wasn't easy to get a real ID, to be honest. You had to really be diligent about getting on the schedule and the calendar. I think it's gotten easier, but I think $45 is pretty steep.
TSA officials say the charge covers the cost of extra identity checks for those passengers who still don't have that required ID. TSA warns this could lead to additional wait times at airports around the country. And one traveler tells Fox 29 he was delayed going through security in Atlanta 30 minutes after losing his real ID.
It was pretty frustrating because I had a whole bunch of bags, so yeah, it was kind of annoying in a way.
So your message to people is get your real ID and don't lose it?
Yes, get your real ID and don't lose it like me.
That's right. Great advice there. Now, all of this is critical to protecting the skies. And if you're unsure whether your license is even updated, TSA tells us to check with your state DMV. We're live tonight at Philadelphia International Airport. Jeff Skversky, Fox 29 News. Jason, Sheba, back to you.
All right, Jeff, thank you.